Hi everyone, welcome to the Mama Elephant 11th anniversary release. We can't wait to share all of the fun new products to celebrate the holiday season. This is Mama Elephant's biggest release of the year, so we will have 10 days of videos and 3 days to share all of the fun and creative projects created by the design team and guests. Today we will kick off day 1 of the celebration with Oh Merry Tree and Sweet Shop Frame. It's always a tradition to kick off the celebration with one of Mama Elephant's trees. This is Oh Merry Tree, and I love these cluster stamps where there's a ton of images in one stamp. This also comes with 4 other little images of boys and girls and also some little toys. So you can definitely make a ton of cards just using the tree or just the kids, or you can use them all together. It also has a sentiment, warmest wishes from our family to yours. Here's a look at the coordinating dies for Oh Merry Tree. And then here is a new Creative Cut Sweet Shop Frame. It has a nice little frame and some extras in the middle, 2 tags, and also 2 little dies that when layered together make a little peppermint candy. And we will see those cuts in a bit. Today we'll be using Copic markers to color in these images today. I used the Nina 110 paper, also the MFT Extreme Black Hybrid ink to stamp it out. I always get a little overwhelmed when I see an image this big with a lot of things in it, but I always try to attack it like category by category. So I noticed there were a lot of reindeer, so I decided to color out the reindeer first and just mark out where they are, just so I wouldn't get lost if I just went like one by one. I will put a list of the Copic marker colors I used down below, but I started off with E13 to just kind of color in the bodies of the reindeer, and then I'm using E15 to color in the ears and E17 to color in the antlers. So this whole time I thought antlers were white until I Googled it to double check because I didn't want to color them like a gray color. So I found out that they're actually like a darker color. So I was happy about that. So that's why I went with the E17 to color them in. And it kind of makes the reindeer stand out too in this image. So I'm trying to keep the colors at a minimum, and I'm not really overthinking the coloring. I think this is super detailed and the images are really small, so it's a little bit hard to blend out. So I'm just using colors that stand out from each other. Like for these elves, I'm using like a pink color and then a dark red because I know the dark red will stand out from that pink, and you can see the separation in the stripes there. So I'm only really using the E colors, which is that brown color, reds, which are R20, R22, and R24, grays for the beard and the hair of Mrs. Claus, W1, W3, W5, and then also for the birds, the stars, and any other little ornaments, I'm using YR21, which is a yellow color. I'll be layering this image on top of the Sweet Shop frame, so I wanted to keep it simple because the frame is a little bit more intricate, so I just wanted to keep the image on top of it really simple. love that the stamp set has a lot of stamps in it. It has these kid images with little toys. I love it. Has a rocket, a train, and a little rocking horse too. So you could definitely make a card just using these images. I use the same colors that I used for the tree, but I also added some green, G03 and G05. The hair color is E11 and E13. Here's a closer look at Sweet Shop frame. It comes with a frame that has cutouts. You can cut it out in any color that you want. Since it's the holidays, I wanted to do a peppermint candy type look, so I cut it out in red. It naturally cuts out that inside piece. You can cut out 2 tags in 2 different sizes, and it also has these 2 little dies that when layered together can make a little peppermint candy, and I use those quite a bit. I made a bunch of them one night, just a whole stack, and I use them throughout all of the projects. So here's how you layer that peppermint candy. You want to color one a background color and then the other a front color. I used red and white, but again, you can use whatever colors that you like. I just wanted to go the traditional way on these peppermint candies. So I decided to make some tags using the kid images, and these tags come in that Sweet Shop frame creative cut set, and I just took all of the candies that I made and used it as a backdrop and decoration for the tags. So these could be little gift tags or little things that you can hang on your little gift bags also. And then I'm going to take all of the little kid images, which I've put some double-sided foam adhesive on, and then just layer it on top of the little candies. I like that these extra little images come with the stamp set. So that's what it looks like all done. So now for the card, I'm going to use a base of 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch in white. I've cut out the Sweet Shop frame also in white, and I'm going to layer it on top of my card front. I just wanted kind of a monochromatic look for this one. And then I cut it out again, the Sweet Shop frame in red, so I can have those red little strips. And I'm going to adhere those red little strips, but I'm not going to put it on each of the slots. You can do whatever colors you want in whatever slots, but I skipped a slot in the middle just so it wouldn't be too busy. And I put in the little red strips inside using just regular glue. And I loved how it turned out. Next, I'll be stamping out the sentiment coming from the stamp set. And I'm using the Mama Elephant Apple ink. And when I put the stamp inside, I want to make sure that I prep the stamp. So I take a little eraser, and then I don't do it too hard. I just like to rough up the stamp because I've never used it before, just so the ink can adhere to it really nicely. I'm going to stamp it a couple times until I get the look that I want, and then I'll cut that out in a strip form and adhere it to the front of my card. I put a double-sided foam adhesive on the large tree, and that's how I'll be adhering it to the front of the card. And I'm just going to put it in the middle. I also had some leftover peppermint candies, so I'll be adhering them throughout the front of the card just to give it a little bit more interest. And I think they look so fun. After I adhere all of the peppermint candies that I want to, I'll be adhering this card front into a card base, and I will be calling this card done. And that is it. I'm calling this card done. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have an awesome day. Stay safe. Happy crafting. And I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a fun new little agenda set that you won't want to miss. Bye, guys.